Organizations that help Bangladesh to combat climate change. The UN, the United Nations, formed in 1944, has taken actions to reduce climate change globally. It has also helped Bangladesh to combat climate change and designed the 17 Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) along with UNDP, and one of the SDGs is climate action, on which we are working on. NOAA Education, Climate Change and Our Planet. Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change (IPCC). The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change was established by the United Nations Environment Programme (UNEP) and the World Meteorological Organization (WMO) to provide objective reports on climate change and its potential environmental and socio-economic consequences. IPCC and Bangladesh. According to the IPCC chair, the IPCC's AR5 report provides policymakers in Bangladesh and elsewhere with a scientific foundation to tackle the effects of global warming and will help governments work together on a new global agreement to limit climate change. World Meteorological Organization (WMO). The World Meteorological Organization (WMO) is a specialized agency of the United Nations. It is the UN system's authoritative voice on the state and behavior of the Earth's atmosphere, its interaction with the oceans, the climate it produces, and the resulting distribution of water. United Nations Environment Programme (UNEP) Climate Change. The UNEP Climate Change website serves as a gateway to UNEP activities related to adaptation, mitigation, science, and communication or outreach on the effects of climate change, as well as programs to reduce emissions from deforestation and degradation of ecosystems. United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change (UNFCCC). The UNFCCC supports UN bodies involved in the climate change process. The UNFCCC website contains numerous resources, such as introductory and in-depth publication, the official UNFCCC and Kyoto Protocol text, and a search engine of the UNFCCC library. UNFCCC, along with more organizations like the UN, arranges COP. COP stands for Conference of the Parties. This is a conference or meeting where the world's leaders talk about the different problems faced recently and beforehand, which are still having devastating impacts. They also think of effective solutions for these problems too. Bangladesh is also a part of the COP, and 99% of the arts country is also leaving just a few. Note: the 26th COP season will be arranged on November 21st, 2021, most probably in the UK. Then, Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO) of the United Nations Climate Change. FAO and Bangladesh. In the immediate post-independence period, FAO was one of the first international agencies to have extended a considerable amount of assistance to Bangladesh in supporting relief and rehabilitation, as well as national efforts for economic recovery and construction. United Nations Development Programme (UNDP), Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs), and more. There are also many more national organizations that help Bangladesh to combat climate change and in related sectors. One of them is Network on Climate Change Bangladesh (NCCB).